I show there. See the difference. was awful.
Yeah, my thumb's kind of in pain.
Heard you've been struggling on your spares.
Huh?
Heard you've been struggling with your spares a little bit.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Spares are all about pace. If you have,
Like that Tuesday, I was just not there.
Nine.
Okay.
How did it feel?
Felt decent.
Everything's elongated, I guess would be the.
Huh?
Everything's long. You're not compact. So try to. So here, when you push, make sure you don't extend. Make sure it's just. And then when you slide in, make sure this isn't like. It's like, it doesn't have to be noticeably bent. We just want a little bit of, want to get rid of the tension in there.
I'm practicing picking up my spares.
I don't think you will. I won't.
Put it down.
What? I won't. No, what's the matter with that?
It's just I'm not consistent.
Looks fine. So your swing everything gets long, and that's where you start to have consistency problems. And that's on your spares and your strikes. So if you can keep yourself compact on both, then you're going to be a lot more consistent. Compact. Keep yourself compact. Yeah, a little fast. Yeah, it's definitely. So when you get in here, you want to make sure when you slide in, you want to make sure that you want to get in here like this. Not you want to be here. You want to really kind of this area you really gotta really use. That's why you don't want to have yourself stretched out too much. That looked good. It wasn't that bad. So now get your swing speed down a little bit. That way you can get that slide leg out in front.
You're sitting down for all of like 2 minutes. Good job.
See how it gets there really quick. So when it gets there quick, a lot of times you get around it too fast. Let's see if your shoulders are opening. Yeah, your shoulders open up good. So just kind of, you need to allow your slide leg to get out in front. So your leg is going to get out in front, and then your knee will get over the top of your toe. They call it knee continuation. So a lot of times it'll be here, then the ball gets there. You want to go here, and then let it settle in, and then you let the ball get off your hand. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. You just need to slow that swing down so the ball has time to move. You're also going to rev it up a little bit more. Does that feel better? Yeah. And you notice the roll is a little bit more towards the pocket, where the other ones were kind of spinning towards you. You see how you get the ball on the lane a lot easier? You're not overreaching. But your legs still look straight, but there's less tension in there. Right here at the bottom where your swing is, where your release is, this is where so you see here, so you're completely out of the way, and you see right here, your hand collapses. This gets that ball to kind of spin up. Okay? It's really going to help you on your longer patterns. We need to get your swing speed down so you can just kind of roll that ball off your hand. And that's going to allow you to really, really get the move where a lot of girls are not going to be able to get it to move. Yeah. You just kind of grabbed up on that thing. Didn't like that one. We'll mark that as a strike, but we're gonna mark that as. I won't say excellent. It was good. Okay. So you have to allow everything to happen. Trust yourself. Allow everything to happen. That's what we're gonna work on the next few weeks. You know.
11:30 on my.
Really? Congratulations.
Yeah, take it again. I wasn't taking it in June, but it's like first. I'll do it in August.
How'd you like that one? Just less one.
Like less tension when you feel it.
Yeah. So the big thing is, you know, when you're going to release the ball, I want you to see this. You'll see your head kind of go this way, kind of down. So you want to keep it more up, more. That way you can project the ball a little bit more. That's why you heard that kind of bang. So it's a really good shot. You just kind of, right there as it got to the bottom, Whew. I didn't get 11:30 on my SATs. So when it gets to the bottom, you just kind of drop down at the last minute, and that kind of puts it in the ground. So just kind of keep it steady. Then that'll allow the ball to go more like this. And so it won't hit. The funny thing is, it was a good shot. You're a little bit out of position. That looked good. But you saw how the ball speed comes down a little bit, so you rev the ball up a little bit more.
Every time I feel like I look weird or something, like
It looks pretty good. Yeah. It's actually a better ball usually. So get your slide leg a little bit more out in front of you. So I'm wondering, let me see something. So, So let's try this. So when you take your first step, just try to push it more like this. And so when your elbow gets here, let the ball kind of hinge down a little bit. Okay, you know what I mean? So as you're taking this step here, so it's going to look more like this. It's going to be okay. It goes forward, but then as soon as it gets here, then you let it kind of. That'll put the ball in the swing just a little bit earlier. It'll allow you to really kind of push the shoulders up a little bit. I know you didn't get it. How weird did that feel? Really weird, or just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Let's see how it got to the top of the swing. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Did you see how everything's kind of just compacted a little bit? Not you should be okay. So really, what you're trying to do is you're in essence are trying to get the ball to get here. So most people they worry about this. Okay. What you're really trying to do is get it to really kind of get down to the bottom of the swing or behind their cap. Okay. Even though they put it here, as your foot moves forward, it's going to bring it along with it, and that's where you're going to really get more rotation. Most people have what they call steep swing, where it goes here to here. You want to go to here and then carry it through. How did that feel? Okay. But you see how it actually goes like this. Okay. Oops. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. So that actually was pretty good. You can see it kind of accelerate there. Right there, so it gets there and all of a sudden it accelerates. So it actually got off your hand pretty good. What it means is you got the ball long, you're able to get the ball longer. So throw this one in the same place. So there, we know this one's going to get up in the roll a little bit earlier. So I want you to throw it the same way. It should go straight through the pocket. Yeah. That was awful.
No, I swear, my thumb was straight and it just stayed.
That was awful.
It just stayed.
That was so bad. You forget to let go of it?
No, it just didn't come off.
Which means that was awful.
It's still stuck. Okay.
It looked like you turned your hand though. That's why you hung up on your thumb. You turned your hand early. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. That's usually your favorite ball. That's usually your best ball. No, it's usually your best ball. It's usually your best ball. So not like you throw it nuts, you throw it like that. Just in that ball. That ball. Take the tape out. Take the tape out. I thought they all fit the same. Why not? They should fit the same. Ugh. That's gonna be nasty. Ugh. How long has that been in there?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like a month.
You know you're supposed to change it like every couple of weeks, right? I mean, that's like sticky as anything. So you got to clean that out now.
Maybe since invitations.
That's more than a month. I mean, a couple of weeks. I can't even get my finger in there.
And I have really tiny thumb. Brooke!
Wait a
You
minute.
think you could squeeze your fingers in my thumb hole?
You're gonna have to get a cleaner to clean that out too.
I mean, yeah, but we gotta get the tape out first. I want it freaking come out. Okay.
That's nasty.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Why are you tired? Did you not go to bed early? So just remember also, when you take your step, you want to step in and make sure you get your head over here. Miss Sandy's gonna come and yell at me. She's gonna come yell at me. I don't know. Because she said I take too long with you guys.
With me and Brooke?
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Can't help it.
I'm supposed to, though. Alright, come on.
Don't laugh at me. Stupid. I hate bowling.
So basically, it was tacky tape.
Tack up.
Tacky tape. The tape that was in there. That in there, it's going to be the same size it was before. Right?
Sometimes my stuff just fits stupid.
It's stupid. How does something fit stupid?
Huh?
How does something fit stupid?
Like it doesn't fit correctly.
No. Now you sound like Miss Brooke here.
Did you wake up and watch the royal wedding?
No, I did not.
I did. I like it.
It's because you're weird.
I'm weird.
You guys are such girls.
Huh?
You guys are such girls.
How?
You just are. Come on, come on.
My thumb's really sick.
Did you clean your thumb? You should clean your thumb. Your actual thumb.
Fine.
Oh, thank you.
So is that for me too? Yeah. Hey.
I said you were coming here to yell at me. Yep.
I made Terry's and yours both, and I was like, oh.
Come on.
Okay. Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry.
Now. Let's go.
My eye. Okay.
All right.
Don't lose your head. I'm sorry. Bye, dude.
There you go. How does that one feel?
Felt better.
I think you need to go in. I would go 2-1 left.
2-1 left.
How did you think you threw it, though?
I think I threw it decently.
Okay.
How do you think I threw it?
I think it was pretty good. Just remember, don't lean forward. If anything, lean. See how your head kind of drops down? That takes a lot off of it. So when you actually keep your head steady, so as it gets here, when the ball just kind of just goes straight through, your ball really revs up. If you look at your last week's video near the end, you can see a lot of rotation with that ball especially. It's because your head stays steady and it's like, yeah. You did your best Daria in impersonation. There you go. I actually kind of like that. How'd that feel?
That one felt decent.
Yeah. Looks like you got that one a little bit further right. When you see the back end motion, really kind of snaps up hard like that, you didn't really throw it bad. So you can see the rotation in the front part of the lane is almost the same as going through the middle. So that's a good thing.
That's really.
Yeah. So what that translates, do I sound like I'm like Southern? It actually translates to a lot more of this right there on the back. So just kind of make sure you don't accelerate your swing though. When you're, the less you do, the more the ball's going to retain its motion. It's actually going to get more of this. Keep going. That was a good shot. What'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. But this is what I'm talking about. You can see it. So your swing looks like it's going like this. So the ball's spinning faster than your swing is going forward. So that ball's going to really make a strong move and just kind of keep on going. That's a good shot. This is how you usually throw it after every practice. So what's going to happen, the more we do it, the longer it's going to stay with you.
Yeah, the better I'll pull and leave.
Yeah, you got to remember to throw it like that. But you also didn't have as much practice as you usually do
Yeah,
because of the SATs.
I don't know if I'm start just trying to get school going.
Understood. You could, but you've at least practiced once or twice a week, though, right? What? What do you think you did? I mean, everything was in a good place, though. So just remember what you do here. So if you're loose here, you're going to be loose coming down. But if you're kind of, then you're going to just kind of, yeah. Just remember on your pitch black, make sure that you execute the same way. Because a lot of times you hear that big thump whenever you're using that. It's because you're not giving yourself time to really get your slide leg out in front. Remember, let everything happen. Read your shoes. Read your shoes.
I need to rewrite them.
You feel yourself force it a little bit at the bottom. But everything else, from the top of the swing down, you're okay. Just that little bit at the bottom, just kind of. Because just remember, you just have to get through it. You don't have to really kind of throw it in there. It's just a matter of just. It just. You don't have to really use your whole body. So you just have to just let it kind of just roll off your hand. That was good. That was good. So everything actually stayed consistent. So you actually got it off your hand just the right way. Alright. We need some strikes. Get some of this one and then we're going to switch the other ball. I'd like to get some with the pitch black too. Nice and easy. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. Ooh. Blah. See how you kind of load up? You have to create a nice even pace with your approach. See where that one, it seemed like it was like, instead of really kind of nice and smooth. What'd you think of that one?
Thought that one was good.
Yep. Okay, let's throw at the other ball.
The IQ.
Yep. Yeah, that was good. See how it kind of spun up through the front part? So you're going to be able to have more than one ball now?
She's gonna have 7.
7? You know, what do you need 7 for? Oh, okay. Alright. Almost done. Come on. You guys better bowl good tomorrow. Travel League? Alright. Remember, nice and smooth. Let everything happen. Be careful not to overreach. I mean, that one you're good, but just be careful not to. That was kind of borderline. It's one of those. It was a good shot, but you could overreach at some point. That was really good, though. One more with that, and then we're gonna try to throw with the pitch black, and then you're good. I don't think so. You'll be straighter, but I don't think you need to go. The way you're throwing it now, it's gonna make a recovery. Oh. That's pretty good. How'd you like that one? Be careful. You see how it starts out slow and then gets faster at the end? Very slight. It was still a good shot. See, what you do, you want to try to keep yourself within, what they call tolerance, where, you have a tendency to speed up as the set goes on. So you have to watch for signs.
I think that's what happened on Tuesday. Like I started off good and then.
So at that point, you got to get yourself dialed back down, because you're going to have a tendency to really kind of ramp up.
I feel like since it's got hot outside, like it's very little patience.
Don't overreach. So just make sure you don't get here. You want to do this. You want to get more here. More here. Because if you get out here too much, you're actually not going to get as much leverage. Because you're going to blow right past here. That's where we want to be. All right, one more of this one, then we want the one more good one with this one. Keep your swing pace nice and smooth. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. You want to count that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. But you see how you swing pace a little bit slower, so it allows you to really catch the ball. Okay, black, pitch black. So you probably want to go 3-2 right.
3-2 right.
Uh-huh. Wheel. Okay.
Make her say.
Keep going. A little bit too fast with your swing. Did you feel that? So if you slow that down a little bit, you could still probably go 2-1 right, but you still want to let it go. Let's hope. Let's hope not. That was awful. That was awful. No, I mean that was a little less than desirable. Oh, I'm so judging you. Okay. Now get your swing just a little bit slower. So just you allow your slide leg to get in there. So your swing will get a little bit slower. So you're going to have a little bit of leverage. So you can see it really gets to the bottom of the swing too fast. And so you really don't catch it as much. Okay. So you can look at it. So look how uncomfortable it looks. See, at the last minute, you just everything just kind of flowed together. Your first ball, your second ball has to be as comfortable as your first ball. Where a lot of times you guys on your first ball, you nice even pace, you guys nice and smooth. But then on your strike ball, you guys just try to get it there. But sometimes by just executing a little bit better, it actually is going to allow you to really pick that up a little bit more. Okay. Alright, come on, we just need one good one with this one. So, really, really stay smooth. Smooth through here, and smooth through here. So you want to slide, and then let your foot get over the top of it. That wasn't bad. How'd you like that one? Try going 2-1 right. Actually, it wasn't. I didn't think it was that bad. Obviously, they're a little obvious. Man, what is wrong with my speech today? Obviously. Don't judge me. Nice. Even pace. Relax. It's kind of hard to relax when you got somebody here telling you to relax. Perfect. Actually, if you can throw your first ball like that one, so go 2-1 right, and then you're good. Hopefully it's going to strike, and then you'll be good.
It looks like it's going so fast.
It's because you're allowing the ball to swing. But if you look at the swing itself looks slow. But because you're using your feet too, then it's going to get down. It's actually going to go fast again. Well, if you would roll the ball here. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's not going to be easy to strike from here. Move your eyes in too. Move your eyes too.
Still too fast?
Oh, it's fine. Move your eyes in too. I just didn't tell you it was going to be hard to really get that thing to really. There you go. There you go. So now you're done. That's a good shot. You see how it actually...
Yeah.
So when you actually can keep your swing pace like that, then you create so much area. Especially if you have other, balls of surface or, strong pearl, something like that. You're going to actually get it to really, really come up a little bit more. Alrighty.